I think this generation of artists, né, like from 2010 to 2020, like I feel like that's gonna leave a legacy, you know. I feel like there's never been in South Africa, from my point of view, like a generation of like so many artists, like talented artists, you know, everybody making moves and stuff like this, you know. I grew up in Alexandra Township. I was a very artistic kid, so I came from a very artistic family. My mom was an artist, and my grandma was an artist too. So growing up, I always was passionate about art because I was encouraged from a young age to be an artist. My mother used to get me like some drawing tools and stuff like that, so I used to draw a lot. So my teachers used to encourage me to be an artist. So it's like everybody knew that I was gonna be an artist. I worked at an advertising agency. Then I started being exposed more to the art world. I worked in a digital agency, and then I started interacting with some designers and illustrators. Then I was like, oh wow, this is actually possible, you know. I started realizing when I was in the agency, in the industry, like I was like, oh wow, like there's people actually making a living out of this, you know, and they're making a decent living, like they living a good life. The funny thing is, I started making money like when I became an illustrator. I was never really sure about how much illustrators made, you know. But like as soon as I got in, then I saw how much money there is. I was like, wow. I think I'm continuing a family tradition, you know. Like my grandma was an artist. Like people from around the world used to come and see my grandma, Betty Shabalala. My grandfather was Ushabalala, and she used to own stores and stuff like that, you know. And then my grandma was like his wife, you know? And then she used to paint his shops, Shabalala stores. And then she used to knit, you know. So my sister got that talent from her, Luthando Mfabe. I study a lot of history, you know. Like I study a lot of African history and stuff like that, you know. I feel like only in this generation are we like continuing our family's legacies. So like I'd like to continue this legacy, you know. I'd like to create a legacy for when my grandchildren look back, they're like, oh yo, like our grandfather used to like was an artist and stuff like that, you know.